Who's actually going to get the most out of a full-size Smith cage at home? Who should walk away? And does the price make sense for a regular guy who just wants to lift a few times a week? Those are the questions that keep most people up at night before they click Add to Cart. If you're on the fence, you're not alone. There's a lot of hype around all-in-one home gyms and a lot of uncertainty about whether they'll actually fit in a garage, stay stable when you load the plates, and let you do the exercises you need without feeling cramped. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. In this review, I'll walk through what it's really like to set up the Marcy Smith Cage workout machine, how it holds up when you're actually doing squats, bench presses, rows, and triceps extensions, and where the money is truly being spent or not. First off, the biggest hesitation I've heard from people looking at a Smith machine is the size. The frame is a full-height steel cage, about 8 feet tall, and it takes up roughly the footprint of a standard power rack. If you live in a small apartment or a tight basement, you'll need to measure the space, accounting for the extra room you need to swing a barbell out of the cage and step back safely. In my own setup, the machine sat against a concrete wall with a 2-foot clearance on each side, and that was the sweet spot. You can load plates onto the built-in pegs, move the bar up and down, and still have room for a bench without bumping into the frame. Once it's in place, the real test is daily usability. The Marcy cage uses a dual-action press arm that guides the bar on a fixed vertical path. For beginners, that guided motion can be a lifesaver because it removes the need to balance the bar on a free weight squat. I tried the squat routine with a 45-pound plate on each side, and the bar moved smoothly along the rails without any wobble. The same rails also work for bench presses, overhead presses, and even decline presses if you adjust the bench angle. The included lat bar and triceps rope let you hit pull-ups, lat pull-downs, and rope extensions without buying extra accessories, which is where the over 100 exercises claim actually translates into something useful. Now, who should buy this thing? If you're a serious home lifter who wants a dedicated space to do compound movement squats, deadlifts, though you'll still need a free weight area for the full range of motion, bench press, and rows, this cage checks the box. The integrated weight rack with 6 plate pegs means you can load up to 300 pounds per side without having to stand on a separate rack, and the powder-coated finish resists the usual gym floor scuffs. For a family with multiple users, the fact that the bar can be locked at any height is a safety net for kids who might wander into the gym area. In practice, my teenage brother could set the bar to a low position for assisted pull-ups and then raise it when he's ready for his own sets. On the flip side, if your primary goal is cardio, HIIT, or just a quick bodyweight routine, you're probably overpaying. The machine is heavy. Once assembled, it sits on the floor and can't be moved without a couple of friends and a dolly. That makes it less ideal for renters who might need to take it back when the lease ends. Also, because the bar only moves in a straight line, it doesn't replicate the natural path of a free barbell squat, which can be a limitation for experienced lifters who need to train stabilizer muscles. If you're already comfortable with a power rack and a set of dumbbells, you'll find the Smith cage a bit restrictive, especially for exercises like Romanian deadlifts or lunges where the bar's path matters. The practical strengths of the Marcy cage become clearer when you think about the hidden trade-offs that don't show up on the spec sheet. One of the biggest wins is the all-in-one design. You get a squat rack, a Smith machine, a lat pull-down station, and a cable attachment system all woven into the same frame. That saves you from having to buy a separate power rack, cable machine, and bench. The cable system is anchored to the top of the cage, and the rope and bar attachments slide smoothly, which means you can switch from a chest press to a triceps rope extension in under a minute. In a home setting where every square foot counts, that consolidation is a real money saver. But there are practical weaknesses too. The cables themselves are a bit thin compared to commercial gym setups, so they can feel a little spongy on heavy sets, especially when you're pulling close to the maximum weight the pegs can hold. I noticed a slight lag when I was doing 200-pound lat pull-downs. The bar didn't return to the starting position as quickly as a sturdier cable would. Also, the bench that